Hello YouTube, and today we have another video. This time we're fighting Guardian Inceptus, which we have not done in quite some time, but instead of the normal deadalus pistols, we are using some actual shotguns like the TK's Wave here. And as you can see, it just melts him. We're gonna do like a few more kills and then we'll swap. Oh, well, that would have been interesting if it was legendary. Okay. Now, the difference between this and the other two is if you kill him fast enough, he will never get to his second phase. First phase, he hops around a lot, like what he's doing right now. So gotta sort of predict where he's going, but if you kill him before he gets that pupa off, well, even if he gets the pupa off, you can kill the pupa pretty fast with a shotgun. So it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's just more convenient not to, because then you don't have to do the whole jumping around on the things in the air to shoot the top, or if you're lazy you can just camp on the floor and lifesteal with lifesteal and phase tank pretty much the whole phase and just kill the cocoon without ever having to press V to jump around. Just lifesteal the way out of it. Easy. Yeah. I'll show you if get it this time. But he'll probably die before that ever becomes an issue, unless I miss like a potato. Okay, never mind. I missed like a potato. Oh, anyway, here we go. There we go. He's dead. Face. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Well, I'll pause and loot all this stuff, and we'll move on to the next one. The next gun, which is well, actually no, I'll just pause and loot all this stuff because I don't want to just despawn and go to waste. Okay, well, some of you might be wondering, why am I using the mod that it says at the bottom? It's because it's not an ordinary mod. It is a mod. It's combined with another mod. It is combined with the lifesteal overshield mod, which means I can do amp and deadshot when I do end up using these snipers. 2-in-1, the ultimate synergy mod. With finding synergies is way more fun than just putting big numbers on weapons when you're modding items. Just yeah. As you can see, this TK's wave, but it's a different one. It has a proper magazine, not a COV magazine, like the other one. If I could actually aim it, that would be great. And now he's in a cocoon with 0 HP. Don't understand why they coded him to still go in the cocoon when he's just gonna come out and die like that. Okay. Let us see. Well, we have 2 more snipers after this one, but TK's wave is a pretty hard one to actually aim. And same thing happened as last time. Well, you get one with TK's wave, and pretty standard, very fast kills, and because it does a lot of damage. Stellium. I'm not an elemental attunement vect, so I don't really need stelliums. Don't know why they keep giving me stellium, so maybe they want me to try that. But no, I'm sticking with kinetic because it's simpler, bleeds, it does a lot of damage, and yeah. Full green tree vex. Not a single point in any other. Not even for the crit chance from the minions, because forget that. Can destroy a crit knight if you really want the extra crit chance to get the bleed off. Because you just need one good high hitting crit and you will get a good bleed off. You don't need 30 something seconds of it. You just need like 5. Waste of pro points putting it in other trees. When you can just get the crit knife and pretty much have unlimited that minion 30% crit, except pretty much instantly without having to do any pre-building or setup. with a crit knife. Just throw the crit knife. And then, boom, you got 30% extra crit chance right there for 5 seconds. And if you can't get the shot off, throw another one, and then quickly get the shot with this sniper or whatever you were using. Just get the bleed to get going, and it might kill the boss in 1 hit. Who knows? It won't proc off itself anymore, but still do 1 load of damage, 1 big load of damage. Okay, now we will pause and I will loot all this stuff again. Hello and welcome back. We have our next shotgun, and it is a throwback to Borderlands 3, or and it can do a lot of damage with amp. that melted. Okay. You already know what shotgun. And we got the phosphine skin because we farmed that thing out like long time ago. For some reason. Don't remember doing it, but guess must have done it at some point. Oh, this is one of, if not the most reliable shotgun in game, because it benefits from 40% kinetic energy, 40% and a 40% increase in fire damage you can get as perks. Because it does both damages, so it does ridiculous damage when, and it also benefits from shotgun damage, of course, and gun damage. So it benefits from a whole bunch of different perking skill increases. Yeah. So yeah. Good. This is good old reliable. Even more damage if you scope, but no, you don't have to actually scope to do a lot of damage with this thing. Oh yeah, the scope just helps focus the shots, but you don't really have to use it. It still does a lot of damage even without scope. The scope just helps with that the aim and makes it more like instead of spread out, centered. Very useful for tight spaces, but not really needed. You can just fire it without scoping in if you really like this. I mean, obviously if you scope in it'll be more concentrated fire, but not required, as you can see. It's still gonna wreck. Especially if you have if you can get incendiary per kinetic damage per kinetic damage is more beneficial because the kinetic damage is actually slightly more than the incendiary damage on the shotgun. So you will benefit more from 40% kinetic. But if you mod, you can obviously just mod both on and gun damage and shotgun damage, and then have like all those synergies working together to make a massive amount of damage gun like this. Ah, nuts. He's in the pupa with no HP. Okay. Well, that was bound to happen at least once. But yeah. The aiming of the sights is just to focus your fire and make it more concentrated rather than a spread out area. But that's the only real benefit to zooming in with the scope with the shotgun. Yeah, I gotta do like 2 or 3 more kills with shotgun and end the video, I guess, because the last shotgun is a hot slugger and that one's just pretty standard. Just stack shotgun and gun damage. That one is, and the kinetic damage, of course, just for good measure. But that one's just pretty standard. Don't need to explain much or show it really, because it literally only comes in one form. And well, the hot slugger, well, the Hellwalker also only comes in one form, but you get what I'm trying to say. There's more ways you can get synergies with this than the hot slugger, which really only benefits from gun damage, shotgun damage, and kinetic damage. So, hey, one more kill and then I will end the recording, because it's pretty much the same thing as the past few minutes has shown. Shotguns just completely melt this boss. Except TK's wave, that one's a bit hard to aim. But
I've been showered yet. Sit.
okay, and thank you for watching, YouTube.